Hi, I'm Gabrielle. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So I just have a few questions for you. As the director on this film, 5 Minutes of Heaven, is there significance in the name Heaven in the title, in the working title?
It's a quote from the film. He says it in the film, his 5 minutes of heaven. And these 5 minutes of heaven, the way he talks about it, stand for stabbing the man, the murderer of his brother, to death, watching him die. That's his 5 minutes of heaven.
Okay, all right, wonderful. And also I was wondering, in the beginning, I also heard that the character of Jim and the character that Liam plays, since I know Liam assassinates Jim, correct? Does this have anything to do with religious issues?
Yes, it's set in Northern Ireland in the 70s, and Liam, the Liam character, then a young boy, he's just setting out to kill a Catholic man. For the sole reason of this man being a Catholic. And the Jimmy character plays the brother of the victim. So the little boy watches his brother getting shot in cold blood. So after you've seen that and the aftermath of that violent act, it cuts to now, and you see Liam realizing he's the murderer now, and he's sitting in this limousine going to a TV program about to meet the brother of his victim for reasons of talk, and you know, it's a TV program. And then we see the brother, who is played by Jimmy Nesbitt, and we soon realize that the only reason for him going there is he wants to kill the murderer of his brother. And I will not tell you more
because I have to see it for myself, right?
That's right.
Well, I'm excited to see it, but I also have one more question for you.
Yeah.
I read also that this is based on true events that actually happened between two different people. At the end of this movie, when they have their reunion again after 30 years, did this actually happen in real life as well?
No. The unique thing about this project is the depiction of the murder, like the first act, if you will, set in the 70s. That's the real event. So that's a pretty accurate reconstruction of what happened. Everything that you see then, which is now, is fiction. But it's based on these two characters who, again, were part of developing the story. But yet they have never met to the day, and they probably never will. In a way, they have met through working on this project.
And how do these two characters confront each other at first?
Where?
When they're on the reality show. That's their first...
I cannot tell you that, because you have to watch the film.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm Gabrielle. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Gabrielle. Liam.
So, I hear that your character is a very intense character in this film.
You haven't seen the movie yet?
No, I haven't. I'm pretty sure the premiere's today, but I'm definitely going to go to the movie theater and I'm going to watch it. I'm very excited.
I don't know.
But I would love to know, since your character's so intense and at such a young age has the will to kill someone over religion, how would you say you prepared to play such a character?
Well, I grew up in Northern Ireland, so I knew some of these guys. And I knew some of the victims too. So it's a very simple way of putting it. It's part of my DNA.
Okay, so then basically you had a very strong emotional connection with this film because it was kind of personal for you.
Well, it's personal because it's about my homeland and it's about my people, and it was a terrific script, really terrific script.
And how did you feel working on set with James and working with the director Oliver? How was that?
Great. James is, interestingly enough, his granny used to live at the top of my street where I grew up. And so I only got to know him doing this film. I'd never really met him before. I met him about a year ago. And Oliver, this was the first time working with him. It was a very wonderful collaboration.
That's great. Can you tell us a little bit about your character before you go?
He took somebody else's life at the age of 17. He served 12 years in prison. And he now spends his time going to violent areas all over the world. South Africa, Bosnia, Croatia, giving tutorials, talking to people about reconciliation, about coming to terms with the act of violence.
And do you think that's an important thing to do in someone's life,
Oh my God.
in a situation like that?
Couldn't think of anything better to do.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Gabrielle. Right now we're in downtown Manhattan at the premiere of 5 Minutes of Heaven. Sorry. Hi, my name is Gabrielle, and right now we're at the premiere of 5 Minutes of Heaven in downtown Manhattan with Leon Wilson and our other actor, James Neville. Right now, I'm in downtown Manhattan at the premiere of 5 Minutes of Heaven with actors Leon Neeson and James Neville.